if we take a look at the role of the youth in the region, then the first thing that comes to our minds is the reasons why they leave the region. And there are several reasons. One of them is the quality of the education, then there is the low rates of employability, and then there is the low rate of inclusion of the young people in the region. So we need to be very tactical when tackling these problems, because the effectiveness in which we will solve the problems is the effectiveness of us keeping the young people in the region. On the other side, there is not really a particular way in which we can stop young people of leaving the region, because that's mobility, and mobility is one of the values that the EU stands behind. So we need to think of how can we make the region better so that the young people will be at least motivated to come back. Well, if we take a look a little more time back, like let's say 2014, then it's easy to come to a conclusion that the young people, the students, were the first who went out in the streets. So long time ago we didn't have that massive protests, that many people being certain in what they're asking for, because we had like many problems in the higher education, and all the wave of changes started with the student protests we had 2014. And after that there was the colorful revolution, consisted of mainly, mostly young people. Not that the older weren't included there, but the young people participated actively in these processes of raising the voice of the citizens and asking for a change that after that started coming. Well, I can tell you what's missing now, because the regular educational system does not offer, or the countries in the region do not have a system that ensures communication between the youngsters in the countries within. So everything that the young people know about the other countries, the neighboring countries there, and all the emotions they are having towards them is from what they've heard from their parents, what they've heard from their neighbors, basically mostly of what they've heard. And all the people who are sending any message in that process are people who have been part of the falling apart of Yugoslavia, of the wars that followed after that. And those are mainly negative emotions. So what we need now is to secure some form of transferring the good values and making the young people think more critically towards what they hear. Because others people experience is from other contexts and shouldn't be really transposed that blindly to their perspectives and their attitudes. So maybe we should strive to secure a platform, to secure a system or a network of young people that would help them get to know among each other and cooperate among each other, so that the reconciliation will follow naturally. Well, it's good that we have these programs and processes, because they're moving us from the point where we're standing. But in order to see concrete results and things that will come as a result from that, we need to see after several years pass from now. So for now, I can say that there is a change, that things have been moved, that people have been involved into processes and actions that didn't take place before that. But to see the results, we'll have to wait for things to start developing naturally that are like that have their roots in these processes.